Welcome to your guidance card of the week. When we're looking into the shadow of what your focus has to be on, because it's very easy amongst tarot and spiritual work to look on the great things that are coming, the manifestations that are working out, because that fills seats. That makes people feel like they're in an abundance, but most of the time that is taking away from the density of the things that you need to heal, and it's just an illusion. There is so much illusion in this world. There is a lot of spiritual work that feeds into that illusion. And one of the things that I want to say is it's time for you to start looking into the pain. And you'll say, I don't want to look into the pain because the pain is where the power is. But you will say, I don't want to look into the pain because I don't want to feel the pain. I don't want to ignite the pain. I don't want to have to face the pain. But guess what, my friends? You are living the pain every day. You're living the pain through unhealed behaviours, through unnavigated emotions. You are living the pain through ways in which you're showing up in coping mechanisms. The card of this week is looking into really focusing on the strength of facing some things that you know you're living in illusion about. It's easy for us to live in illusion, and we all do it. We all do it to an extent. We don't look at the depth of something. We don't look at the true outcome of something. We don't look at how something is affecting us because we're used to staying in comfortability. But you are having something that you're having to focus on that is an illusion. It's something that you're doing time and time and time again that's keeping you stuck. And this card is saying that every way in which you faced it, it's not changed it. And the reason why is you have faced this illusion in your life in pretending it's not as bad as it is. You have faced this illusion in your life in hoping it's just going to go away. You have faced this illusion in your life by normalizing it, acting as if it's something that, you can live with for the rest of your life. And please let me tell you that you can't. You are acting on this illusion and you're almost pushing it to one side and it could be you're needing to communicate with your husband, your wife, your partner, your children over something that is really bothering you. It could be that you're needing to stand up for yourself in work. It could be that you've got an unhealthy coping mechanism, an addiction of some kind that you're needing to face. Shopping, smoking, whatever it is. An addiction could be the gym. It could be in trying to please your friends. Whatever it is, it's something that you already know about. It's something that's affecting you. It's something that keeps bubbling up. And it could be the illusion that a friendship is completely fine when something tells you it's not. Something tells you something's off, something feels wrong. And it does not mean that you have to completely walk away from the friendship, from the job, from the gym, from cigarettes. It means you need to face the truth of the foundation of why. Why are you still in that illusion? Are you afraid of walking away from people or standing up to people because you're scared of rejection or scared of being on your own or scared of being seen as a bad person? Are you scared to own the fact that you have grown as a person, that some things just don't connect with you anymore? And by the way, to walk away from somebody does not mean that the other person is a bad person. It just means that people unalign, people change, people grow. Jobs that were once for you can suddenly not be for you no more because there's a part of it that doesn't like your soul no more. What are you in illusion with? Maybe it's your mental health. Maybe you are pretending to some degree that you are not as affected by the pain that you carry, and you're showing up day in, day out, but you're feeling low, you're feeling disconnected, you're feeling angry, you're feeling in pain, you have hate and anger towards people, and that is not a bad thing. That's telling you you've been hurt. Or whatever it is, there is an illusion here. And this illusion is eating you so slowly. And it's saying, please, learn to heal me differently. Whenever I had illusions, and I had many, and they were great, when I started to face them, I realised that every illusion I had, I was trying to change the symptom of that illusion by stopping the behaviour, or trying to change the behaviour, or trying to act differently in a behaviour. And what I really had to realise was it was never about the symptom that I needed to change. It was about the underlying emotion. It was never about running away from something or making that big action straight away. It was about facing the truth that actually I am in fear in this situation. I do feel like I might feel rejected. I do, because that core part of, do you feel rejected? Do you feel like you're going to be judged? Do you feel like you're going to look like a bad person? Do you feel like you're not good enough? Do you feel like you don't understand this version of yourself that you're healing into? All of these are the root causes of pain from past. And it's only by honouring them, by giving space to them, by recognising that every time you don't show up to the core pain that you're carrying, you are denying a core part of who you are and what you've been through. And that will keep the drive for the illusion to carry on. We often think that strength comes from the doing. It comes from getting on with things. It comes from creating action. But this card wants to say to you that strength comes from doing something different. If you look at this card, this person has got their hands in the mouth and is taming the lion, not hitting the lion, not smacking the lion, not running from the lion. It's learning to befriend the lion. It's learning to befriend fear. It's learning to befriend your sadness. It's learning to accept that these are parts of you and they are good enough in their entirety. That anger is not something you need to run from. Pain is not something you need to deny. You need to learn to befriend the parts of you that you don't like. And people say, I don't want to befriend those parts because for me, those parts are not good enough. I need to eradicate them. You can never eradicate the shadow within yourself. Every human, me included, holds shadow parts of ourselves. And it is never for us to run from them, to deny them, or to believe we have to change them. It's for us to honour them, understand when they're coming in, understand when they're driving us. The shadow parts of ourselves can be good and bad. The shadow part of you could be the part that you're so scared to be seen, to be judged, to be labelled not good enough. That you humble yourself so much that you stay small, you don't say how you feel. And that sits in your shadow because a part of you has been told somewhere along the line that you're not a worthy person if you make others angry, if you say how you feel. You've been made to believe that you need to keep that part in your shadow. I love to do shadow work. So when I do shadow courses, I teach all about this. But the things in our shadow are not meant to be transmuted to light. They're meant to have the light shine on them so that they don't become our driving force, but we don't deny that they are there. There is illusions, my friend. Every one of you is carrying an illusion who is drawn to this video that you are needing to face because this illusion is keeping you trapped. Yes, it hurts to face something. Yes, it hurts to start sitting with something. But the pain is far greater when you are in denial, when you are being driven by things, and you are going to be burdened for far longer by that pain. Let me know underneath if this card has impacted you in any way, or if there's something that you don't have to share necessarily, one of your vulnerabilities if you don't want to, but shame heals when things are faced externally. I'm sending you so much love. Mwah.